Did you know that Americans are living 3 decades longer than they did a century ago? The average person is expected to live for 79 years. And here's a pop quiz. How many boomers are turning 65 every day? The answer, 10,000. And that means the need for additional help. Hi, I'm Casey Daniels. Over the next half hour, we'll visit businesses and communities designed to offer care, rehabilitation, and extended stay senior living. This is WSBT's Senior Living.
Hi everybody, I'm Bob Lux, and welcome to our Senior Living show on WSBT. Did you know that minorities make up almost half of the older population? 42% of people 65 and older in the United States are part of minority groups. And it's highly likely that in the next couple of years, half of the U.S. adult population will be 50 and older. Stay tuned for more fun facts on WSBT. Take it away, Casey.
As our parents and loved ones and the entire population are aging, you might be in need for a senior healthcare services community. And that's where American Senior Communities comes into play. They offer compassion, attentiveness, relationships, and excellence. It's part of their care values. Let's find out more. Here at American Senior Communities, Kristen is the social services consultant, and October is Emotional Wellness Month. What exactly is emotional wellness?
Emotional wellness is understanding your feelings. So it is looking and seeing what emotions are you currently going through, what attitudes, moods, behaviors are you having, recognizing those, and then accepting them. So if they are negative in nature, that you're able to use tools or resources to work through those and hopefully get into those positive frame of mind. Emotional wellness is really tied with your overall well-being. So that's the factors of your overall physical health, social connections, cognitive functioning, your belief systems. So having that positive emotional wellness plays a really big impact on your life.
How does American Senior Communities help your residents with emotional wellness?
We have many resources with ASC to provide resources for the resident. One great example is social services. So our social workers have routine care plan meetings with the residents and the families. We're able to go over their overall well-being, but also look at emotionally, is there anything missing? Is there anything that we can do better for this resident? And then work within the team to help build up those aspects and make sure each resident has a great support system. We have a ton of activities at our facilities, so anything from music to physical activity, cognitive functioning type activities, outings, different things like that can play a huge role in emotional wellness. Also looking at the spiritual side, if we have residents that have spiritual needs, making sure we're meeting those by different Bible studies or different services of their faith.
We often hear how it's important to stay physically active, but it's also important to stay socially active. And the Assistant Activities Director, Kristen, here at American Senior Communities, is going to tell us more. What are some of the things that you do?
Well, we eat a lot and we bake a lot, and we like to go out on outings to either go eat or go see shows. We do exercise, we do crafts, but mostly we like to get the residents together so they can talk to each other and make friendships.
And why is that important that they stay socially involved?
It gets them out of the rooms mainly just so they can make those friends and they keep those friendships, and it gives them a reason to get out of the room and also makes them feel important.
One of the features here at American Senior Communities, staying actively and socially involved. Tammy is the Customer Care Coordinator at American Senior Communities. And what is the Customer Care Program?
The Customer Care Program is a program that's developed around our care values here at ASC. The residents benefit from the Customer Care Program by our team leaders really getting to know them on a personal level and being able to meet their needs on a daily basis and working with the families and the residents to come up with great resolutions for our residents.
Here at American Senior Communities, I'm speaking with Dan, who is a rehabilitation consultant, and let's talk about some of the residents that are going through rehabilitation. What type of patients would you be seeing?
We see a wide variety of patient populations, everything from total knee replacements, hip replacements, strokes, cardiac surgeries, congestive heart failure, pneumonia, so we have a wide variety of folks that we see.
One of the things that you offer here is NeuroStim. What is that?
Yeah, microcurrent point stimulation therapy can be seen as drug-free manipulation of the nervous system for pain management. It's a FDA-approved portable hand device that basically detects low resistance points in soft tissue, which actually indicates a trigger or acupuncture point. Usually an hour or two, people will start to feel better, and it's actually a prolonged endorphin release. Endorphins are basically natural brain chemicals that are secreted throughout the body, and it can last for days.
What sort of system do you have in place here for pain management for your residents?
Well, we have a number of things. I mean, obviously, the microcurrent point stim is valuable. We have other modalities, ultrasound, conventional TENS units, which are also basically shutting down the pain gate in the spinal cord. And we do have other functional activities. We have SciFit machines, basically low impact, low resistance. It's also really good for pain relief as well. We have actually parallel bars that we're in right now. This is for gait training for folks that have balance impairments. So it actually is much safer for them to utilize along with a therapist. And we actually have stairs training for folks that are going home that need to manage stairs. And we also have treatment tables, treatment mats, so we can do stretching, range of motion exercises. So we have a host of things we can use.
At American Senior Communities, they offer a personalized approach to the needs of every resident. It's caring people that make the difference. If you'd like more information, visit them online at ascseniorcare.com.
Just posting an update to my friends and followers. Did you know that seniors are the fastest growing demographic on Facebook? More than 58% of Americans 65 and older are online, and over half of those are on Facebook or the internet and other similar social sites.
As senior citizens gain more free time, they often pick up new hobbies. What's the #1 hobby? Well, it takes patience and yields great results. The #1 hobby of those 50 and older? Gardening.
Seniors make more life transitions than any other age range. Adults in their 50s and 60s experience more significant transitions in life than any other phase of life. This can be an exciting time of experiencing new hobbies, making lifelong friends, and defining what life means to them. This also includes becoming more involved in a community of similar aged adults and having fun with exercising, unique activities, and hobbies. Casey is going to tell us about one such community now.
Holy Cross Village at Notre Dame is a premier independent community, energized by Holy Cross spirituality and hospitality. They're dedicated to providing a nurturing environment based on dignity and respect. My name is Casey Daniels with WSBT's Senior Living. Let's take a look around. Retire closer to the game and enjoy the game of life. That's what they say at Holy Cross Village, a premier retirement community. Kelly is the marketing director. Kelly, tell us about Holy Cross Village.
Holy Cross Village is a continuing care retirement community sponsored by the Brothers of Holy Cross. We offer spacious independent living villas, apartments, as well as assisted living, skilled nursing, rehabilitation, and memory care. Quinn Memory Care is a specific center within Dejari House, and that is just for 12 residents. They all have private rooms, and the nurses help them throughout 24 hours a day. We have an amazing, unique location here, and also an address that everyone loves, being at Notre Dame, Indiana. But the residents are able to take in classes if they would like, presentations, performances at Holy Cross College, St. Mary's College, and of course, the University of Notre Dame. Andre Place is a 4-story apartment building with 90 apartments with an underground parking garage underneath. We also have Riverside Place, which has 26 apartments with the same underground parking option. Holy Cross Village is very unique, and I think what is the most unique quality are the residents that live here, and we've attracted people from all over the country. Our residents are very welcoming to new people and like to learn from each other, so that blends in very well and creates just a great atmosphere.
Lenore, who's a resident here at Holy Cross Village. And Lenore, tell me, why did you choose Holy Cross Village?
Because my husband's brother was here at Dejari for 4 years, and we really found what a wonderful place it was, and kind of knew early on what they were going to do here at Andre Place, so we had the privilege of being able to pick out our own apartment and pretty much fix it the way we like to have it. We will have been here 9 years the end of this month.
And Nancy, why did you choose Holy Cross Village?
Well, I have a family here, which is very important. We had 5 children and everybody's all over, and I was looking for a place that had a religious environment. And I also live in a villa, which I wanted. There's a little pond and there are villas around. Some of them are duplexes and some of them are freestanding homes. I have one that has 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, living room, dining room, kitchen, little front porch, patio. I just love living here at Holy Cross Village. It's a new life for me and I'm very, very blessed.
We're here with Father Barry England at Holy Cross Village, one of the residents. Let's talk about hospitality here at Holy Cross Village.
I retired a year ago, and that was one of the things that I was looking for, is a real friendly place, and Holy Cross Village has a family atmosphere. I live in Riverside building, there's like 29 apartments there, and there's a real caring atmosphere, not only by the staff, but also the residents care for one another on a daily basis.
We're really like a family, which is so special. You just could not be in a better place at this age.
The whole Holy Cross Village is very welcoming, and since I live in a villa, I'm not campus to there, I'm on the run every day, all day. And I love it.
And despite any differences people have, say with their religious backgrounds or whatever, there is really a true respect for the person. That's something that's very evident, always. The brothers have set up a facility where there's only one way of doing things, and that's the right way. The staff is very caring too. Have a housekeeper comes in once a week, and Andrew, and Andrew's my friend, and really appreciate that.
They're all friends, which is so special. Of course, we've been here long enough, and we come here, not that we're older, but we've lost a lot of friends.
I would say the comfort you'll find here is the residents helping each other. And they are going through some difficult stages in life, as far as losing a spouse possibly, or seeing other friends pass away. So that's comforting to see that they do gather around each other and support one another, and they're truly open to that and being a good friend, and that's comforting.
Lenore, I hear there is a wonderful chef at Holy Cross Village. Let's talk about the food.
The food is wonderful. We actually have a beautiful dining room. We can go down to the dining room from 5 to 7:30, make reservations. The menu is like a menu you would find in a very lovely restaurant. The food couldn't be better, but the companionship is also wonderful.
In the evening, I can go into the dining room there by myself, and the hostess will then seat me at a table with some different residents, people that I don't know. So constantly you're meeting new people, other residents, lots of people with different backgrounds, and it's really fascinating because everybody say, yeah, come on, you sit down and have dinner with us, and then you learn about other people and how they got here, what their life history is, and it's very enlightening.
We have an incredible life enrichment director. She does things, takes people places that we would never have gone. You could not possibly take all the things in that she does. And we go to Morris Civic. You don't have to find a place to park. The bus drops you off. Any activity that you could imagine, she does it, and it just keeps us busy.
The Holy Cross Village is all-encompassing of anything anybody would need. The medical care is there also if you need it.
It's a very positive place that keeps us alive and well.
When you're ready to retire closer to the game and start enjoying the game of life, think about Holy Cross Village at Notre Dame. Independent living, villas, and apartments. For more information, visit them at holycrossvillage.com. Holy Cross Village at Notre Dame, a tradition of excellence and caring.
It's time for a little quiz. Are you ready? How many Americans are turning 65 every day? Is it 100, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000? Well, with 77 million baby boomers born between 1946 and 1964, there are now 10,000 Americans turning 65 every day. Every day.
It affects over 5 million people and is the 6th leading cause of death. Hi, I'm Casey Daniels with WSBT's Senior Living. If you're deciding on care for your loved ones who is facing the progressive disease of Alzheimer's, we invite you to investigate Heritage Point. and Alzheimer's Special Care Center, located at Trinity Place in Mishawaka. Every 66 seconds, someone develops Alzheimer's, and that's where Heritage Point at Trinity Place in Mishawaka comes into play. Jennifer, who is the Community Resource Director of Heritage Point, there are 3 stages of Alzheimer's, correct? Mm-hmm. And what are they?
They are mild, moderate, and severe. And here at Heritage Point, we can accommodate all the different stages. We've been here a little over 2 years now. We are founded by JEA Senior Living, and it is an organization that the owner, Mr. Irwin, had developed in order to honor his mother.
And she had Alzheimer's.
She did.
In the entryway here of Heritage Point, you have her bio board.
Every resident here, we complete a bio board on. What the bio board is, it's a story of that resident's life. We involve the family members before admission, and we gain as much information as we can to complete that so that we can learn about each resident on an individual basis.
You have an example here in front of us of the founder's mother and her kind of box of memories. Tell me about meaningful moments.
This engagement station would be the teaching portion of her life. We would have things such as the pencils, the pads of papers. We have the presidents. We've got some history books here. And we would have these items in the box so that at different times during the day, staff members could sit down with her and pull these things out and talk to her about her teaching days. The other engagement station that we would have created for Margaret would be this box here. Margaret's faith was important to her. We have Bibles, we have devotional books. In here, we might have a CD with some hymns that we could play for her, and that would be a meaningful moment for her.
Tara is the Health Services Director here at Heritage Point, and it's not typical for all places to have 24-hour nursing like you do. Tell me about it.
Yes, here at Heritage Point, we have a nurse on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our nurses are responsible for getting the residents their medications as the doctor orders, and they also communicate on a daily basis with physicians on any new health issues that may arise.
One thing I noticed, you had a circle of residents who were exercising. Tell me about that.
It happens after breakfast every morning, and our residents get together in a group and we exercise, move to music. Music's very therapeutical, and it gets the residents going for the day.
At Heritage Point, the program director is Lillian Spice, and you're in charge of the different activities and the outings that your residents do. Give me an example of one.
Well, Casey, an example would be going for an outing at Battelle Park where the residents will be leaf collecting. Then building an activity around that outing. We'll be making handmade paper with the leaves and pulling actual sheets of handmade paper with the leaves embedded in the paper.
Tell me about the therapy dog that visits.
Oh, that's a treat. We've got an Alaskan Husky that is a therapy dog, and our residents love her. They're really bonded with her. So, for an activity, what the residents did was cut out pictures of dogs from magazines, and we made a collective collage of dogs. That has been very therapeutic for them.
The Community Services Director here at Heritage Point is Jennifer, and nothing says community quite like a family room. How many family rooms do you have here at Heritage Point?
We have 2 family rooms here at our facility. We do have a beauty salon here. We have a beautician that comes in once a week, and she uses that salon, and that's really a fun time. It encourages a lot of socialization with the ladies and some of the men as well. We have 3 different types of apartments here at our community. We have a private apartment, we have a semi-private apartment, and then we also have a shared apartment. In each of our apartment, we have a motion sensor that is in the ceiling. If there's any type of movement in the room, the lights will buzz at the nurse's station, which means the staff needs to come, and they actually have to come into the room to turn them off so that they can check on our residents. In our bathrooms, also in the apartments, we have automatic lights. So when someone goes into the bathroom in the middle of the night, the lights automatically come on, which can help reduce the risk of falls. The showers are completely handicap accessible. Depending on which stage of your dementia that you might be in, you might need a little assistance in a shower, or you might need much more assistance, and the showers are designed to give you that assistance that you need.
Whether you've hit crisis mode or are planning long-term, consider Heritage Point, an Alzheimer's Special Care Center. For more information, visit their website, jeaseniorliving.com.
Bob here. Speaking of Americans living longer, did you know that in the fall of 2005, there were almost 67,500 centenarians in the United States? That's someone at least 100 years old. And by 2040, that number is expected to rise to over 580,000.
6.5 million senior citizens are currently active in the workforce. That means 6.5 million working adults are sharing their skills and expertise, making the world and their industry a better place.
Here's another senior fun fact. Seniors are the fastest growing segment of the population when it comes to tourism traveling, basically taking a vacation. Senior tourism is expected to continually increase in the next 10 years as more seniors are seeing improved health and more time after retirement. Currently, through better organization, easy bookings, and improved health, more seniors travel the world than ever before. This also could be due to the increased online presence of seniors, making booking and finding new locations to travel much easier than ever before.
If you have a loved one who is in need of rehabilitative services, whether it be from a stroke or a recent surgery, we invite you to consider HealthWin on Darden Road in South Bend. They specialize in care-to-home rehabilitative services. Hi, I'm Casey Daniels with WSBT's Senior Living. Let's go find out more. I'm speaking with Teresa, who's the administrator here at HealthWin. Teresa, what is HealthWin?
HealthWin's a 153-bed skilled rehab and nursing facility. We've been here since 1908, and we've been rebuilding the grounds, the building, and our care and services since that time.
And you specialize in care to home. What is that?
Well, anyone who needs care after a hospitalization, such as maybe a stroke or hip replacement, knee replacement, an illness, we are happy to serve our patients and return to home. I think everyone wants to be home, so we thought that pets are a great part of home for many people, so we like to bring a little bit of that here. It makes everybody just comforted and joyful and very therapeutic.
Here at HealthWin on Darden Road in South Bend, the Director of Nurses is Jen. And tell me what you're responsible for here at HealthWin.
Basically, I'm responsible for all the clinical care that goes on in the building with staffing, our residents, families, doctors. We work closely with our medical director to make sure that we provide excellent care for our residents and families.
You have a new wing in the rehabilitation suites. Tell me about the rooms.
All of the rooms are private. We have capabilities with our oxygen being in the walls, our nebulizer treatments, everything can be hooked up to the wall. Our new rooms, there's 10 rooms that each have a private bathroom, shower, but all of the rooms we're able to provide excellent care as far as meeting clinical needs.
Jen, tell me, why does HealthWin offer superior care?
We actually can handle very clinically complex residents or patients. We can do IVs, we can do ultrasounds here, we can do EKGs on-site, x-rays, we can do labs at bedside. So we demand excellence basically here for our patients.
One of the main priorities here at HealthWin is care to home, and that involves therapy. And Lisa is a physical therapist, and you have a machine here, one of only few places in the area to have this. What is this anti-gravity treadmill?
It's called the Ultra-G. Anti-gravity treadmill allows patients to rehab home quicker because it's allowing them to achieve a normal gait pattern by removing some of their body weight so they can progress through their injury, whether it be a neurological and orthopedic injury, allows them to achieve their gait pattern so that they are able to walk properly and decreases their risk for falls and gets them home back to their prior level of function.
Now, you said that our resident who's using it right now, she put it at 60%. What does that mean?
Takes 60% of the body weight off. So that way she is retraining the brain for that normal gait pattern. And then as she progresses, gets better, we'll take it to 50, 40, gradually walking out. We have a balanced system. Again, it's the same idea. Decrease fall risk, increase strength by challenging your balance outside of your base of support. You're shifting weight and working your balance so that we are decreasing fall risk, which for a geriatric population is a huge concern.
What are some of the typical injuries that you're dealing with?
It could be a joint replacement. Okay, it could be just a fall. It could be a general condition, pneumonia. It could be stroke. So we have the whole gamut.
And you're rebuilding lives with care.
Yes, we love what we do. We have so much joy in seeing people come in and go home and achieve their goals. And that is what we're about.
I'm here in the dining room with Chris, who is the executive chef at HealthWin. Tell me about what you do here.
Well, we have a restaurant-style dining program here, and we try to touch a little bit on everything. Like today we have tacos, tomorrow we're having spaghetti. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We stay seasonal. We change the menu like once a month, and everybody seems to enjoy it.
And tell me about the family dining program.
The family dining program helps encourage the family members to come and dine with their loved ones for free. They get 30 free menu vouchers to use throughout each month. It's a wonderful program. It brings them in.
I'm speaking with Karen, who has been a patient here at HealthWin. Tell me about your experience.
Well, I came here for rehab for about a week, and what amazed me was not only did I get excellent rehab, I made friends here. I love the feeling of community here, but I also got the feeling that this is a place that I would like to be if I needed it, and I would like to come back and volunteer. It's a family-friendly community. They treat their patients like they are family.
We're here with Karen, who is the volunteer coordinator. Karen, tell me about what you do here at HealthWin.
My job at HealthWin is recruiting volunteers for our facility. My main function is to make sure that our residents are taken care of and that they have a lot of people to interact with.
If someone wanted to get in touch with you and become involved, how can they do that?
They can do it either through my email, which is kmartindale@healthwin.org, or they can call HealthWin.
Offering quick rehabilitation so that you can return home. It's HealthWin on Darden Road in South Bend. For more information, visit healthwin.org. HealthWin, rebuilding lives with care.
Are you ready for your last senior fun fact for the day? Senior citizens have a day of recognition. May is the designated month for appreciating and recognizing senior citizens. August 21st, just recently, however, is the official Senior Citizen Day. So don't forget to mark your calendars for years down the line and then appreciate your favorite seniors. I'm Bob Lux, and along with Casey Daniels, we thank you for joining us.
Seniors are not only living longer, but they're living better too. And they're the fastest growing demographic on Facebook. So like us at WSBT. And if you'd like additional information about this broadcast, visit us at WSBT.com and click on Senior Living. I'm Casey Daniels. Thanks for joining us.